Hello, welcome back. Let's load this
You're
up
on a
here.
path. You're here.
Let's just go to the cabin.
We're not going to go. Ignore. The interior of the blade is your.
We're going to enter the basement.
The door to the base. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you.
Okay.
Good. You're still listening to Reese.
I don't know what's going on.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I don't have a choice but to kill you. Really?
You step forward, your grip on the blade.
Oh? No talking then. I'm probably chained up in this basement for
Nah.
so you should just.
She's unarmed.
Mm,
The blade.
yeah, let's do that.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
That wasn't what I meant to do, but that's fine.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Uh-huh.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Do you?
Nope.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Let's do that one.
Don't just tell her that.
I'm gonna tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
I actually have no idea what you is.
If
I just
I'm
know you're
supposed
cute.
to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Nope. Yeah.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
I'll see what I can do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
That's for
They're
you.
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
I have a
Maybe
blade.
it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Would be convenient. Izaki, do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
Let's do that.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
If we
You're
were
not
stuck
usual
down
self,
here
but
for
it's
long
fine.
enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything. You attempt to
Oh.
make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams
What
shut.
did I do?
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Alright.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
I don't know what happened, but okay.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Will do.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
That's okay.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
It's fine.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Aha!
Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm not trying to get out of here alive. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Negative. I have different authors now.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
You're very different from the last time I did this, and I like it.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Kill me.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
That's cool.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
I don't know why she's so cold, but
This
that's
is the
fun.
end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you
And
die.
you die. I
hope
hope
it was worth
it. Chapter 2, The Prisoner! Oh.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Alright, let's go.
A warning. She will lie. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't.
Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
My gold, buddy. I don't think I've met the skeptic yet.
The interior of the
Ooh.
cabin is less
This looks like
cozy
a
woodland
proper
retreat
jail.
and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Uh-huh.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
I don't know where the voice of the hero went, but we got the skeptic.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Also, yeah, the text is red, not pink. I dislike that. It's supposed to be pink, isn't it?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first?
It'll be
You
yo
walk
and
down
what's
the
this?
stairs and lock
Holy!
eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. the chains binding both her wrists to the far wall joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
That is a...
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Thank you. I was wondering that, but I'm eating black licorice. I can't really talk.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not going to do that.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You
I'll
do as
sit
she
here.
asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Well, maybe she has a weapon, narrator.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Yeah.
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
So you've already been here.
Yes, narrator.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Nah, you're just a negative Nazi is what you is.
It's complicated things.
You
How
be a negative
exactly?
Nazi there, hater.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency?
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just...
See,
Good
narrator, buddy, you always know more than you let on. I don't like you, I've never liked you, and I will never like you. You are the evil one. You are clearly the bad guy in this tale. Which means she's the good guy. And I'm some sort of fucking chaotic entity of hell.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
Yes, it would have.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
No, it's not.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
I've met hundreds of you and you all suck.
That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
I'm gonna mess it up as how many times as I want.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
That's a good question.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
No.
I won't.
Agreed.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Who's that for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Kinda wanna. That'd be fun.
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
No.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really all she knows?
Gotta be where to save you.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
Yep.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
Well, I saved you last
There
time.
isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Uh-huh.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Nah, we can
Or
do
does
this.
she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
All the more reason to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Exactly.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
No, I'm trying to save you. I just don't know how. Yeah, let's ask that.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Okay.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
I'm fine with handing her the knife.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
And what? She's chained to the wall, no matter what. Unless she cuts her own head off, how is she getting out to
If
kill
she
us?
isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Skeptic, I'm no longer agreeing with you. You suck. Fuck off, please. No.
So, what should we do? I don't know.
Well,
I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
the pros is I'm doing what I want. The cons is you all need to shut up.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Probably that last one. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna trust you.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
I don't know how to solve this.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, Rory tried to take over, buddy. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
Fuck no.
Little?
Hero, shut up.
I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
That sounded more like I tossed it, but okay.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
Magic.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
Fun.
No.
Yes. Watch. It's not uneasy silence. It's glorious silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Man, Shane, this is like
I'll be damned.
hand-on
Actually
stuff.
doing your job for you.
Kind of would have been cool to have this animated.
So that's her play. Killing herself?
Nope.
She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
No, I didn't.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
No.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
No.
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Nope.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
Exactly.
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
No.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
I actually have to agree with you, Skeptic. Her cutting off her own head was kind of a shock. But I'm really curious to know where this is going to go from here. So we're not leaving this spot.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
No, there is no reward. I know your trick. The reward is sitting here in silence with the corpse.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids, then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She did.
She didn't. She's dead.
Nope.
But what if she's not?
Bring the head. Bring the head.
Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Let's go.
You
We're
open
taking
the
the head
cabin
first.
door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
I knew to bring the head.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Goodbye, narrator.
Over? Is he gone?
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Of course I knew what to do.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
And here comes the hands to grab the skull and bring you away. Alright.
Is that
Shut up. Approach me.
This doesn't...
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Ooh, Skeptic has a unique voice line. I am nothing. That's not good. Okay, but that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You focus your gaze, once it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The narrator. Splitting. Ooh. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another turn the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Then oh. Destroy the mirror. You know, that is from the thing that lives in the mirror. You already know what you are. You're the long quiet of vast and omniscient God. It is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Uh-huh. Okay. Proceed to the cabin one last time. A clever hut. When you arrive at the hut, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Yes, there is. The heel itself is a vessel. Is this the good ending? Or is it a bad ending? Whoa. Okay.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Lots of naked princesses. That nearly is, you know.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfolds an endless cascade of smiles once, then patiently waits for you to continue. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that
Names
means.
are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
And what are you actually? What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
So is this the good ending or the bad ending?
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
What are all these? Yeah, like, there's a lot of stories. There's so many stories left finished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch
But
black
there were
islands
more
in the
ways to
blinding
go. There was
light of
hundreds of
the
more ways to go.
infinite.
I just am
There is
stupid and
nothing
forgot.
to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
That's fine. I want to stay restrained because I want to keep playing the game. Ugh. You know what? Let's leave.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
And what is it? Free yourself. Hooray. You fall into yourself. That makes no sense. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for Hor, is you. You feel your wings span a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumbled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Aww. Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Whoa. Boy, oh boy, did we just trip fucking acid. You're free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe the absolute reality, something that simply is. God, I have no idea what's happening. Step into the infinite. Fuck it, let's go. Fuck exploring. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware just as you've always been, just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings. Okay, but was this the good ending or is it a bad ending? Nicole Goodnight. Okay, I need to figure out who she is. Uh-huh. Cool. This is just credits. Okay, this is just credits. Come on. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that there's a uh-huh. Gallery? Ooh. Memories. Oh. All right. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get all these. I'm going to do it at some point. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna unlock all the vessels, but filling out the gallery is going to be a hell of a fucking thing. Hmm. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure all these out. Which means there's a lot more to this game. I don't need preferences. Boy. How do I do that one? I want to know. Find the towel. Oh, okay. Ooh, got to teach how to put codes. Do exactly as I say as quickly as you can. Okay. Oh, my God. So I'm assuming what some of these are is the... I have to do all the explore. I'm assuming. I have to do all the exploration options to unlock some of these. Okay, but for now, I'm actually gonna say this is done. This episode's done. This has been fucking awesome, and I'm gonna have to search up ways to at least fill out the gallery. I don't know if I'm not resetting the gallery. I am gonna find all the vessels. The memories, on the other hand, these ones, I'm probably gonna do that on my own time after I get all the vessels. But I'm gonna try to figure out how to get all these vessels. But for now, that's gonna be the end of this episode. I hope you all are enjoying because this is fun. And for now, peace the fuck out.